If you're looking for a reliable mobile scanner that works with P25 Phase 2 systems and costs around $500, the BCD996P2 is a solid choice. One of its best features is that it handles both analog and digital signals well, including P25 Phase 2. Unlike some other scanners in this price range, it doesn't rely on an SD card, which can sometimes fail, something that happens on models like the Bearcat BCD536HP. This makes the BCD996P2 feel like a more stable and dependable option. You can program it with free software like FreeScan. This makes it easy to download frequencies from Radio Reference and set it up for your local area. However, there are a few small downsides. For example, some users find it hard to completely turn off the close call feature. Sometimes, it locks onto a nearby signal and won't go back to normal scanning unless you fix it manually. It's not a major issue, but it can be annoying at first. Another problem is the weather alert feature. When it's turned on, it can interrupt what you're listening to every few seconds. Most people just turn it off. Once everything is set up, you might also notice that some channels are louder or quieter than others. Even with automatic volume control on, you may still need to adjust the volume for each channel manually to make things sound more balanced. If you're streaming your scanner audio online, these volume changes can be frustrating for listeners. That's why it's a good idea to adjust volume levels carefully. Also, updating the scanner's firmware helps improve how it handles digital signals. For example, updating to version 1.08.1 makes P25 reception much clearer. The sound quality is especially good when you use an external speaker. The built-in speaker works, but it can sound muffled, especially with digital audio. If you live in an area with digital simulcast systems, where multiple towers send the same signal, placing your antenna in the right spot is important for good reception. The BCD996P2 also supports DMR and NXDN upgrades if you update the firmware. You can do this yourself by following the instructions, or you can pay someone to do it. Doing it yourself saves money and isn't too hard. You can also use quick keys to easily turn systems or channels on and off. This is helpful if you want to skip certain traffic without changing all your settings. Overall, the BCD996P2 gives you strong performance and advanced features that both beginners and experienced users will appreciate. Compared to other scanners in its price range, it does very well, especially because it doesn't have the risk of SD card problems. It has a few minor issues like uneven volume and close call quirks, but it's still a great value because of its clear audio, reliability, and upgrade options. Pros: good price, no SD card, so no risk of card failure, clear digital sound, especially with an external speaker, easy firmware updates, can upgrade to support DMR and NXDN. Quick keys make it easy to control what you hear. Cons: close call feature can be hard to turn off completely. Some channels may be too loud or too quiet. Weather alert can interrupt scanning. Built-in speaker sounds muffled, especially on digital.